We are here with a room full of WFPK members. Welcome, everybody. And if you brought a member, please encourage them to become, if you brought someone who's not a member, encourage them to become a member. I'll be looking guiltily at all of you all throughout the year. We've got Portugal the Man here in the studio. They're playing tonight at the Palace Theater. Twin Peaks is opening up the show. They got a brand new album called Woodstock. We're going to be talking with them here in just a few minutes, but let's see if we can get a song out of you guys first. Welcome to Louisville, everybody.
All right. Yeah. So young.
So young, just begun. Don't need to live to know what I've become. When you wake up, still in your makeup, and make it home just fine without breaking down. Man, it's so young, Stay calm, we'll all just get along. Sit around, pretending like nothing's wrong. So long, love letter. You and I, we're gonna live forever. I don't need to make amends, but I'm done going undercover. I just wanna find a friend. I don't need another lover. One day the world may end, but there's still plenty to discover. Till then I'll just pretend I don't need another lover. So young, loaded gun, oblivious to what the trigger does. Will you wake up? We're never gonna make up. Got ammunition on a mission, gonna shoot you down. Man, that's so young. Knock out with the Midas touch. A champion wearing golden gloves. Got your parts drum, seeing stars. Little birdie singing, why'd you fall so hard? I don't need to make amends, but I'm done going undercover. I just wanna find a friend. I don't need another lover. One day the world may end, but there's still plenty to discover. Till then I'll just pretend I don't need another lover. Late, running bright, ever long, till the thrill is gone. Love's my battle cry, it's never wrong. How I stay so strong, I'll fight all my life. I'm alright, I can't go on when I can't go on. We're gonna live forever. We're gonna live forever. I don't need to make amends, but I'm done going undercover. I just wanna find a friend. I don't need another lover. Today the world will end. You never know, we may recover. No time left to pretend. I don't need another lover. Ooh, it's troubling when the belly of the beast starts rumbling. Ooh, it's getting too hot like a summer in the city that we're living in. Ooh, it's troubling when the belly of the beast starts rumbling. Ooh, it's getting too hot like a summer in the city that we're living in.
Portugal the Man here on 91.9 WFPK. Again, they're playing at the Palace tonight. Twin Peaks opening up the show. They got a brand new album called Woodstock. We are so excited to have them back here in Louisville, Kentucky, especially since last time we talked, you were telling me a story about the last time you were in town was the day Muhammad Ali died.
Yeah, it was pretty heavy around here. I mean, obviously just and a legend like that, and the seeing how the city all came together, and we were just out drinking whiskey, cheersing to him all night. It was it was pretty crazy. To
I feel
be
like
here.
it started raining the second that we found out.
Yeah,
like
seriously,
not
it
the
was
whole
like-
night, but just like Muhammad Ali said, rain.
Yeah, it was a super heavy day, but also like really beautiful to seeing everybody celebrate his life, and just what an awesome guy.
I mean, what amazing timing. That's bittersweet, I guess, because I don't know. You're touring around. I'm sure you have those moments where something might sync up like that. But
oh,
to
for
be
sure.
just
and,
a part
and
of
even
that.
and even when it's sad, something like that, it's still super beautiful and special in a way. Like we're, I mean, if that guy's got to go, I'd like to be in his town when he does.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you can go visit the the grave and everything now.
Oh yeah,
so.
yeah, totally.
It's a really great way to start out an interview, is talking about someone
Yeah.
that's passed away.
So yeah. Talk about amazing people dying.
Right. It was interesting, though, because the last time we actually talked, we were on the phone, and it was just like a few days after Feel It Still had become a single. The album was not out yet. And I think my understatement of the year was like, well, that's a catchy single. It's probably going to do all right for you guys.
That's what we thought, too. We knew we had a good song. It was like, yeah, I think this is going to do pretty well. And then right around then, we started kind of realizing what we had. I think in the same couple of days, we had Kathy Lee and Hoda say that it was their favorite song of the summer, and Lars Ulrich from Metallica saying it was his favorite song this summer. Like, wow, that's if we just get the people in the middle, I think we might have something here. Turns out we did.
And you got the people in the middle.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
I mean, so I got to ask this. Has life actually noticeably changed? Does that really change when something like that happens? Because you've got plenty of comparison at this point. You guys have been a band for a long while now. To see it from both sides, now one crosses over. That's different.
Yeah, it's things are different and things are still the same. We're still just on the tour bus playing shows. They're just letting us in some nicer places now. It's cool. We won a Grammy. That was
Grammy.
That was psycho. They let us in there. That was crazy. And so yeah, it's definitely the people that it just seems like we just cast the net a little wider. It seems like everybody knows the song. It's funny though, not everybody knows who we are yet.
Yeah.
And everybody, if you hummed them the song, everybody's heard it at this point. But a lot of people still might not know that's us.
Well, I had the moment. I've got a 10-year-old son, and when I walked in his school and it was playing over the cafeteria, and all the kids were singing along to it, I suddenly realized that's like,
Oh, yeah.
that's a future nostalgia track for him.
Yeah.
Like, 10, 15 years, he's like, oh, man, that was a song of my youth right there.
Totally, yeah. You never know how that stuff goes, but that's the craziest stuff. When I have a friend who's a first grade teacher, and she texts me, she's like, yo, there's kids playing like hopscotch, singing "Feel It Still," and I'm like, what? That's a big deal. That's awesome. Those are the kind of stories that we like to hear.
And it's attached to such a good record, too, because Woodstock, I know it's not a political album, but, calling it Woodstock and sort of the backstory of why, I sort of wonder where you guys see it in that landscape, of politicalness or anything. Do you see that it fits in there, or is it sort of still separate of all of that, just with ideology?
Yeah, I mean, that is kind of what rock and roll is about. I mean, rock and roll is I want to hold your hand. It's all about subtleties. And, yeah, I mean, you have to talk about what you know and what you believe. And, I mean, you just got to be honest with your music.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it
I've
just is
seen
what it
such
is.
good stuff come from that because, like Greenpeace. I don't know if you guys are involved in Greenpeace or they just tweeted at you, but it was calling, it was associating your band. It was a great quote here: respect for all other living beings on the planet, including not only our fellow humans, but the living environment around us.
Yeah, that's growing up in Alaska.
Totally.
That's what you're taught. That's the Native Alaskan communities. That's you appreciate what's around you and you take what you need. You don't take more than that. and that's just who we are. And I mean, the things that, like I said, it's just what we believe in.
Yeah. Want to bring that mentality out to the world when you've suddenly got the bigger megaphone, you know.
Yeah,
that's-
there's no political ties when it comes to the environment and the people around you. I mean, it's just caring about people and caring about what we're all doing.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah. Well, thank you guys again for being here. Portugal the Man tonight playing the Palace again. Twin Peaks is open. I don't know how much you guys have control of your openers, but I notice Jack Harlow is going to be doing some shows. That's a Louisville guy right there. So
Never heard of him.
yeah.
Of course.
Nice, rad, yeah.
You know, that's I think that's still in the future, like next month or something. But that's really
Yeah.
cool too. So
Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun.
yeah. Thanks
totally.
again for being here, guys. It's great to see you guys. I think we can get a couple more songs out of them, ladies and gentlemen. It's Portugal the Man on 91.9 WFPK.
Oh yeah.
My home is a girl with eyes like wishing wells, and I'm not alone, but I'm still lonely. And when I was young, always gone below the midnight sun, and those days are done, but I'm still glowing. Ooh, la 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 la, let's live in the moment. Come back Sunday morning. Oh my, well, when you're gone, goodbye, so long, farewell. Ooh, la 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 la, let's live in the moment. Come back Sunday morning. Got soul to sell. When you're gone, goodbye, so long, farewell. And my home is a girl who can't wait for time to tell. And God only knows we don't need his story or your family swinging from the branches of the tree. And God only knows we don't need ghost stories. Ooh, la 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 la, let's live in the moment. Come back Sunday morning. Oh my, well, when you're gone, goodbye, so long, farewell. Ooh, la 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 la, let's live in the moment. Come back Sunday morning. Got soul to sell. When you're gone, goodbye, so long, farewell. If your company don't, nothing's gonna comfort me now. If your company don't, nothing's gonna comfort me. Ooh, la 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 la, let's live in the moment. Come back Sunday morning. My well, when you're gone, goodbye, so long, farewell. Ooh, la 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 la, let's live in the moment. Come back Sunday morning. Got soul to sell. When you're gone, goodbye, so long, farewell.
Thank you.
Still haven't
No,
figured out how to end
yeah,
that.
yeah. We've never talked about how we end that song ever. It's very like, hey, tomorrow let's remember to talk about that. But every time we forget,
We just look
remind
around
me
like
of it.
idiots.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Now. We know how to end this next one.
shelf in case my little baby girl has a need. Am I coming out of left field? Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been feeling it since 1966 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. Let me kick it like it's 1986 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Got another mouth to feed. Leave her with the babysitter, mama call the grave digger. Gone with the falling leaf. Am I coming out of left field? Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been feeling it since 1966 now. Might have had your fill, I can feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. Let me kick it like it's 1986 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. We could fight a war for peace. I'm a rebel just for kicks now. Give it to that easy living, goodbye to my hopes and dreams. Stop flipping for my enemy. We could wait until the walls come down. I'm a rebel just for kicks now. It's time I give a little to the kids in the middle. Oh, until it falls, don't bother me. Is it coming? 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 Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks. Yeah, your lover's on a bitch for my heart to Eclipse now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been feeling it since 1966 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. Let me kick it like it's 1986 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Might have had your feel, I can feel it still.
Portugal the Man here on 91.9 WFPK. The new album is Woodstock, playing tonight at the Louisville Palace. Thank you guys again for dropping by here. This has been so great. All right.
Thank you.
We'll send it back to the studio with Mel. Well done.